What's up, all you hobby hooligans? We're back with another episode of Ashtabula Hobby Talk. We have a great show for you. I'm your host, Rikus, and your other host is Nemo.
Hey, I'm Nemo.
I said you. Sorry.
President of Amigos Radio Club, Ashtabula. And yeah, welcome to Hobby Hooligans. I'll give you that. Stick with that. I'm starting to like it. It's growing on me.
It's fun. It's fun.
So, hey, like I said, we have an away mission. And I think we had a great time doing the away mission. And we learned a lot. We met a lot of great people.
Yes, it was pretty fun. First ever away mission, and
no,
well, with media passes.
Oh yeah. As that.
We got VIP media.
Right. We had special clearance. We went to the Ashtabula Fair, and we met a lot of great people. Talked a lot about hobbies with a lot of folks. We put together what we could, and this is our presentation. So take it away. Hey, Ashtabula Hobby Talk, Nemo here, and we're at the Ashtabula County Fair looking for new hobbies. All kinds of hobbies are found here. In fact, almost this entire fair is hobbies. What do you think?
Let's go find some hobbies.
I would say that's a good bet that there's hobbies here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's hobby on.
Hobby on. All right. This is me. I'm Andrew. I'm normally the one who's behind the camera, so this is a little bit awkward, but we're here with, what's your name, sir? Jeff? All right, and who do you represent?
The Ashtabula County Beekeepers. And
awesome.
We're here every year at the fair, mainly to answer questions about beekeeping and to maybe calm people down the...
Yeah, maybe a little bit afraid of it and kind of misunderstand it.
And of course there are all kinds of bees.
Yeah, look at all those bees over there.
Different kinds.
But
we as a club promote beekeeping, and we have local honey is the best honey wherever you're at.
Absolutely, I believe that.
And other than that, I don't know. You know, they are great pollinators. I think there's a statistic here that maybe without pollinators, 30% of our food source would be non-existent.
Very important little guys, well, gals, most of them gals. Yeah. I only got into it, I think, 10th of May is when I got my first package of bees. How long have you been in, sir?
About 6 years now.
So you got a little bit of time on me there.
Right. And there are people that really get into it, and there's people that are hobbyists.
Right. There's that kind of like that level where it's like, okay, I have 3 or 5 hives, and it's mostly still a hobby, and then you just get like people, especially like, you know, a little bit better climate, that's like, you know what? What if I don't stop getting hives?
Yeah.
What if I get, hundreds of hives? And then it's, kind of becomes a job from there.
I was up to 40, and I decided that
that was kind of your limit there.
5 to 7 is ideal.
Yeah.
Because of course, when you go out and work the hives, it's always has to be good weather because the bees are less angry.
Yeah, I knew that yesterday, but I still went out and checked my bees at like 6:30, and I got a sting on my forehead for my trouble.
There you go.
But it had to be done. So.
I'm not one that I have to be completely covered.
Right.
You see the people on YouTube, of course, that they don't wear anything and they're happy with their bees.
Right. Yeah. For me, it's always been like, it's what is acceptable risk, because at the end of the day, they're bugs.
Right.
They kind of do what they want. If they hit you in the face, they might sting you just because you were there.
Right.
Some people wear nothing. Some people, leather gloves, whole 9 yards.
Right.
I don't think I would ever get to the point where I'd want to work on bees with nothing.
Right.
Maybe just an apron, because I don't want to get stung in the face.
Right.
Again.
Right.
So. Yeah, I mean.
So there's a lot of products get made with either beeswax,
Yeah, we got candles, we got honey candy.
soap,
Yeah.
and then all the supporting products that, in fact, everything in this raffle basket has some kind of bee product.
Yeah.
Or about bees.
They're real important, not just for pollinating crops, but also they provide a lot of like.
So we're talking about honeybees,
Right.
but as you saw in the poster, there's thousands of bees.
Oh yeah. They've been around in some form or another for millions of years.
And what they discovered is, a long time ago was that honeybees are basically almost the only insect, if not the only one, that produces an excess.
Right.
So ideally, we're just collecting the excess and using that.
That's the important thing is people think, oh, you get honeybees and then you get honey in your first couple of weeks. Even some people think that, and no, especially when you're starting from scratch and those bees have to build up the inside of the hive.
Right.
I've got one super on my hive, and that package started, like I said, around 10th of May, and it's only about half full, and they're actually starting to eat it now. So I don't think I'm going to take it from them and just let them.
We're entering with the dry weather and everything. There's not a lot.
Yeah, we're coming out of a nectar flow. Is that
right,
the term?
Right.
Yeah.
And it'll start picking back up if we get a long fall and goldenrod starts coming back.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
and you'll be able to tell when you go to your hive if you start smelling an old fox smell.
Really?
They're pretty goldenrod.
So goldenrod nectar and pollen kind of has that smell to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
It's different. You'll notice it once you experience it. You'll notice it.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that a lot of people don't really realize who don't know a whole lot about beekeeping. They just buy honey from the store. Honey has so many different flavors depending on the time of year that it was collected, what the bees had to forage, even the weather.
Right.
Like it's pretty cool. I've actually never really been one for honey all that much, store-bought honey, but the first time I tasted some of the honey from my bees, I was like, okay, this is what I've been missing, It's pretty cool.
Right.
All right, well, is there anything else you'd like to talk about, or?
I think we got it covered. I don't know. There's everybody has questions, and that's why we're here. And
How to get in
there's
touch with
local
them.
clubs wherever you go.
Absolutely.
So, and
Good.
if you really like honey, you have to buy it off of beekeeper.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
It's just not the same at the big box stores,
Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right.
How to find them.
All right. Where do we find you guys? Like websites?
There is a website, Ashtabula County Beekeepers, and Ohio Beekeepers has a major website, and they list all the clubs and everything.
Awesome.
And so Ashtabula County Beekeepers on Facebook, and there is a website too.
All right. Awesome.
I'm Rakis. I'm here at the exhibit. I lost my buddies, and I don't know what time it is. And lucky for me, I found some clocks. You a bit of a clock maker, huh?
Oh, not maker, just designer.
Designer?
Yep.
Where did all this come from? What made you decide to make clocks?
A while ago, I started doing like vinyl clocks and stuff like that. Somebody said I need to be a little more creative. So I ran with it and started actually doing pictures and clocks.
Nice. And you can do this on the fly?
Yep.
Right here. You can.
Right here on
If I had like a picture or something, you could just.
Yep. Text
Wow.
me a picture. I'll come up with a design, put it in the clock.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And then you created some of these images, like the Decepticon.
Yep.
And
Like this one is probably my hot seller. These two I created. This one I made.
very cool. Do you have any social media that people can find you at?
I'm just on Facebook and optimalclocks.com or not .com. But Optimal Clocks on Facebook.
Awesome. Let's see what else we find.
Roger. Okay, so we're here with Roger and Ray, and they have a great display set up here, and they do this custom glass work and some jewelry and wax candles. So tell us about what got you started in all this.
We inherited
600 jars when my grandparents passed. And we were trying to do something with it, plus we were both laid off at the time. So we got into candle making.
Candle making
And the
doing
nut and candy dispensers. And right on into the wine glasses and the tiki torches.
So these things really caught my eye when I came up here, and you say you make these. They almost look like they were heated up in a forge and then glued together in the forge.
It took me 8 different adhesives to find the one I wanted. And so long as we hand wash those, I'll guarantee them that they won't come apart. If they do, I'll either repair it or replace it. In 15 years, we've only had to replace one.
Wow, so you've been doing it 15 years. Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome. Man, it's a great idea. And these bases, are they just candle holders then? These are beautiful. These are great. And what a great thing to do with a hobby and figure out something to do with a bunch of stuff you had laying around.
And it's, we call them redneck. They still have some elegance to them,
Sure.
It's not coffee cups glued on the stems. It's actually mason jars. And,
Yeah.
we can reproduce them on a daily basis.
I mean, I use them as cups all the time. My first thought was like, oh, look at those really cool wine glasses.
Well, that one is the Bubba. The one that was right beside it, the taller but skinnier one, that's actually the wine glass. And the ones in the middle are the margaritas.
Oh, now you're talking my speed.
Okay, now the margaritas you can use for a dessert dish also.
Awesome. Well, so you guys do the jewelry too?
No,
my mom and I do.
Okay, cool. Let's talk.
I'm not sure exactly how we got started. I think it was just a hobby thing that we wanted to do. And I believe either the coffin box or the skull was one of our first molds. So we went from just pigment in our molds to these geode
Okay.
ones, where basically we take a busy, which is, and we put it inside the mold, we stick it to the mold after we dust it with mica powder, and we pour the other color in.
Wow, that's great. These look awesome.
These chains are handmade. My mom can't do them anymore, but I plan on overtaking that.
So what is this? Is this stainless steel?
I don't remember.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
This is one of our necklaces. It's a 16 and a half inch necklace. It is 25. It's one of our simpler knots.
Okay. It almost looks like a chainmail link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look great. So these are molded. You said these are
Yes, they're boxes.
like Jello mold.
No, these. Well, yes, but they're made out of resin.
Right.
So we use silicone molds.
Okay.
Silicone doesn't
stick.
like break easy. It doesn't stick.
Gotcha. And you got plenty of cool designs here.
Yeah.
These are great. I really like them.
Thank you.
Tell them about custom skulls.
Yeah, like
right.
this one here.
Well, no, they make these like this one up here on the coffin.
Gotcha.
Grandma and I supply them with cement shell casings.
Oh, very
They
cool.
put shell casings in them, or you put anything in them.
We had.
So you just suspend stuff inside there.
So
During
what
the
I
pour.
did was I tapped the mica powder into the mold, and then I just poured the clear resin in.
Okay.
We do custom.
That was blood, big blood, and glass beads.
It sold yesterday.
Wow.
It looked really neat. You put a light underneath it. It really looks neat.
Well, this is great. I really like seeing people turn their hobbies into their side hustles, sort of. That's like one of the biggest things, and it's like one of the coolest things. Some people are like, well, if I go do as my side hustle, then it's not my hobby anymore. But if you can do your hobby and make money and be good at it.
Add something new redneck for every year. We didn't make it this year, but
Okay.
we just got busy.
So outside of being in the vendor spot here, is there a way people can find you guys?
Online.
Online?
Yep, from the Heart Candles and Crafts at yahoo.com.
From the Heart Candles and Crafts. Okay.
My mom and I's business is separate. It's Kit Switch Studios. First word is spelled Kitsch.
Okay. Excellent.
You can
Excellent.
find us on Facebook, and you can find my mom on Instagram. Look at this sign over here. Wrong sign. Wicked Kit Switch.
Okay.
Awesome.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Andrew here once again, and we're here with my sister. Who are you? What are you?
Jordan.
You're Jordan? And what you got there?
I got my 5-month-old pygmy goat.
All
Her
right.
name is Violet.
And this one's here, his name is
Yep,
Violet.
that's his Violet.
All right, what's this one here?
Her name is Tilly.
Okay. Violet and Tilly, and then those are your two over there as well, right?
Reba and Dolly are their
Awesome.
names.
And well, it looks like they did pretty well because you get a shot of the things up there.
Yeah, so Tilly got reserve grand champion in her dry yearling class. The Joe over there got grand champion. She also got grand champion for her pygmy class,
Wow.
and she got third.
Were you
So it
were you
went well.
expecting to do that well this
I
year?
was not, but I was pleasantly surprised. My goats did really well.
Yeah, you worked really hard with these animals to get them, well behaved and looking like this. You shaved the three, didn't you?
I did. I
Yeah.
did by myself, and they came out great.
Yeah. So well, let's see. What else was I gonna say? I mean, how many years you been showing goats? I can't
This
remember.
is my second year.
This is just
showing
only your
goats.
second
Yep.
year. Wow.
I've been in 4-H 7 years, but it's my second year showing animals.
Yeah. Well, I'd say you did pretty well. This is a pretty big part of the fair. It always really has been. Oh, don't eat the microphone. Hi. Yes. Will you eat the microphone? I bet you will. So, yeah. I mean, this was just a pretty good excuse to come out here with my. Hey, I need that. Oh my gosh. It's a pretty good excuse to come out here and talk about the animal part of the Ashtabula County Fair. There's really all kinds of livestock here, not just goats and cows. There's geese, there's sheep, there's ducks, there's rabbits. Let's see what else. Turkeys as well. And
There's a llama down
oh
there.
yeah, and there's a freaking llama down there. So you raised all of these goats, didn't
Yeah, so I got her as a 5-day-old bottle baby. She was rejected by her mom, and when she was younger, she had to be fed every 2 hours around the clock. So, a lot goes into raising these guys. She was about 8 weeks old when I got her. She still had to be on a bottle, and she was really sick when I got her. So, it took a lot to get these guys where they are today.
Yeah, and it shows. It definitely. Well, the ribbons up there show that it's not just you and our family that thinks you do well. Judge thought you did pretty good too.
All right.
Yeah, she wants down.
Yep,
All right. Thanks for talking about your hobby.
no problem.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, we're here in the animal section with George, and he's an animal co-chair for the judging and taking care of all these guys. And we're talking to him a little bit about what goes on here and how these hobbyists get involved.
With the 4-H kids, we kind of help them out with showing and getting the judge and all that for the shows. They get to bring their animals. They do a skill-a-thon that they show us what they've learned throughout the year. In the show ring, they show us how they show and how good they've maintained their animals and stuff like that.
So they train the animals up to do
Yes,
stuff, the tricks and
we
certain
do.
qualification.
We
things
do
that
have
they do.
harness goats, so they have to be in front of a cart and pull the cart around. We have what we call agility for the goats, that they show what they can do if you were taking them out of the woods on a walk or something.
Okay, so how long have you been involved in this?
I've been a species chair for goat species chair for 10 years. Before that, I was 5 years as a turkey species chair, but been an advisor for 20. And my son started when about 22 years ago in 4-H. And I started back in late 80s showing horses.
All right. Horses are fun.
Yeah.
Horses are fun. I had a horse for a while. So this is like a multi-generational thing. You were showing the horses yourself. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So as a hobby goes, it's something you can do for a long time.
Oh yeah, because up until this year, we have open goats also here, which shows open class, so it's more of the adult showing besides the kids.
Okay.
So people stay in it as long as they can.
All right. It looks like from what you got going on over here, you're a couple generations deep in the
quite
hobby.
quite a few generations.
That's awesome. So hobbies that can go on for a long time and are pretty rewarding. These animals are all really cool looking and they're so friendly.
Oh yeah.
How do we get somebody in touch with you and the 4-H group?
If you go up to the Ohio Extension office, which is up on West Wall Street or up on Wall Street here in Jefferson, you can go in there and ask. There's different clubs that can help you out, or ask about species chairs, whatever kind of animal you want to show.
All right.
Because you got between goats and sheep and cows and dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell me what you like, and I'll find you a project.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And look us up on Ashtabula Hobby Talk.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, I'm found Imagination Creations, and there's a lot of awesome woodworking going on here. But what's your name?
Douglas Ryan.
And you do chainsaw sculpting and stuff?
Do chainsaw sculpting. We're at the Ashtabula Fair right now, and we're actually here to do some creations. They had an auction yesterday and sold some of the bigger pieces that I made. But yeah, we do this every year. It's a nice show.
Nice. How long does it take to create something like that right
The
there?
smaller pieces, there's about an hour into those, but we can spend upwards of 2 days on some of the bigger pieces.
Where'd you learn how to do this?
I don't have a good genesis story. I just picked up a chainsaw and started to practice with it. Ran into a couple other carvers, talked to them about it, and I've just been a wood addict my whole life.
That takes a lot of craft.
Yeah, it's intuitive. You can learn, but it definitely takes an artistic edge to it.
How long does it take to master this kind of craft to build something like this?
There's no such thing as a master of the craft. It's a constantly learning process. I was a cabinet maker years ago, so I do stuff like the big tables. So I also do the carvings in them. So I kind of took the skill and then married it with the craft. So that's one of the things we do.
Were you raised local here?
No, I'm actually out of Central Pennsylvania.
Okay. You have a website or some kind of place for people to purchase or inquire more information?
We don't yet. We did that before and tried it, and it was actually a matter of production. We couldn't keep up with it. But we bought a shop last November, and we're going to do that this coming spring. We're going to launch a website and make a place that everybody can find everything we make.
Awesome. This is some craft. I liked how everything just kind of comes together. This is fine craftsmanship.
Oh, yeah.
It looks mastery to me. My
Glad
dad
you
was
like
a
it.
carpenter, so I know quite a bit about wood.
Oh, yeah. I was a carpenter for a while. I was a cabinet maker and a carpenter, and now I'm an artist, so they all kind of go together.
All right. Let's see what other hobbies we can find.
Okay, so we're here with American Handmade Leather and Butler Belts and more. Okay, and they're local to our community. They're you guys, Monroe Township over there. They're right out of Monroe Township. They are 3 generations deep in leatherworking at the very least, and I got introduced to them some years ago. Through their father, who was a great, friendly man, and I appreciated working alongside him at the fairs and stuff. So when I saw him up here, we had to stop and talk. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how you guys got started?
So we kind of took over where he left off. He worked with leather from the time he was 17 on the farm until he passed away at 94. So we're doing belts and selling some of his custom-made holsters and gun holsters, knife sheaths, and some miscellaneous items.
So you guys do the custom
horse halters.
I remember he was really proud. The first time I met him, he brought out a photo album and he showed me the Budweiser horses, and he said, "I used to make all of these, all the rigging for all the Budweiser horses." That's quite an achievement right there.
He had horses all his life, and he made harness for everybody.
That's awesome. So how long have you been in it?
I've been in it for probably what, 5, 6 years.
All right, and so you're like the grandson then, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was around this since I was like probably 5 years old or so. So I've known how to make belts and stuff since then.
It's a craft all by itself.
It is.
It takes a skill, and it's not something everybody can do. And you guys do all these designs. They're all stamped in. I'm assuming most of them. And,
Correct. Yeah.
there's a lot of investment in that because each one of these is a different stamp, and then you guys have the letter stamps up here too.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so you can size and make a belt custom on the spot.
Correct. Yep.
All right, and then so do you guys take orders too? Sometimes.
Sometimes, depending on.
Not very often.
So how long have you guys been doing the fairs? I know your dad was doing it for.
He's been doing them for years, but yes, we just started doing them probably 5, 6 years ago.
Okay. So yeah, that's great. So how do people find you? Get in touch with you if they want to?
We do have a Facebook page.
Okay. What's the Facebook page?
Well, it's Butler Belts and More. I'm not positive exactly what the. Yeah, that's pretty much it's Butler Belts and More.
Yeah.
Okay. Through Facebook. Here, I'll take the card with me so we can make sure we try and put that in there. See, that's what you're supposed to do. All right. Well, thanks for giving us a minute, and appreciate it. This is it's not just a hobby; it's a life's work. Absolutely. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
I'm Rakus at the Bucket of Junk exhibit 2025. And we have first place is a familiar name to me. That's my Aunt Darla. We got the second and third place exhibit up here. This is the first place of a bucket of junk. The premise is they get a bucket of junk and they make a themed exhibit out of it. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we find.
All right, so here at the next little crafts expo building, we have crafts, and the thing that we just panned out from was my mom. We have some various crafts of sorts, really little inventive things in there. I think that's a deer skull in there, and then we've got some little painted things. Looks like some pottery in there as well. Cool little display. Let's go see what else we can find.
We're at the Floral Building, the Grange Building, FEA building. Lots of, what was that?
FFA.
FFA?
Yeah.
Is that FFA?
Yeah.
We're at multiple buildings here, and they're displaying all kinds of exhibits and winners and second place, all displays. Want to tell me what you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, coming back to these buildings is one of my favorite things to do when I come out to the fair because this is buried in the back, but this is where all the real crafters are. All the crochet people, all the bowl makers, the wood crafters. This is where they all come. And
yeah, and they had artisan stuff in here as well, canned goods, honey, hay. They had welding stuff too, little jack stands. It's really cool back here.
yeah, absolutely. And something happened here. Nope, we're good. We'll keep rolling. We'll just have to cut that a little bit. I just heard a little beep and it was somebody else's phone. All right, so in a minute here, we're going to be going inside here to the Floral Building, and we're going to be talking to the Ashtabula Master Gardeners group about their hobbies.
I think
It's
I see
you.
It's me.
Oh, you're a beeper.
Yep.
I'm like, did my phone stop? No. All right, so I'm with Rosemary and Amanda, and they are members of the Ashtabula Master Gardeners group, and we're here to talk to them about gardening as a hobby, what got them into it, and how to get involved in it. So, Rosemary, how did you get involved?
Well, my grandmother was a gardener and she always had beautiful gardens, so I was interested. We had a next door neighbor who, whose first name was Fern, so she kind of got me into gardening when we would watch her out the window doing beautiful gardens. And it just became something that I thought was important. And then as I got closer to retirement, I learned more and more about how important pollinators are, and I wanted to do something to help pollinators. So I became a beekeeper. And then I learned that honeybees aren't native to the United States, so I needed to do more. So I started to learn more about planting native plants, and that's my focus right now. We do have bees right now too, but it's the native bees that I'm most interested in.
Yeah, there's a lot to that, especially when you're talking about invasive species being over here and not planting the right kind of plants for the area to promote it. And how about you, Amanda? How'd you get involved?
So I'm actually the coordinator for our Master Gardener volunteers. So I work for Ohio State Extension, and the Master Gardeners Volunteer Group is an extension outreach program of Ohio State Extension. So every county in the state of Ohio has an extension program, and Master Gardeners can be a part of that program as well. So their focus is horticultural education, gardening education, insects, pollinators, etc. Anything you can think of that is in a garden, whether you're growing cucumbers or you're growing those beautiful flowers. So that's what our Master Gardeners are there for, is for that education. So I got involved as their coordinator when I accepted my job as the Ag and Natural Resources educator here in the county.
Okay, so for our hobby fans that do permaculture, is this a part of that too?
Yes.
We have had, I can't say that any of us speak about permaculture, but there are people locally who do. So we connect with them and we coordinate programs. If someone's interested, we work with them to do that.
Great. So, so if people want to get in touch with you guys and get involved in this, I'm assuming everybody from farmers to little kids who pull weeds in the garden beds at home can be involved. How do they get involved and get in contact with you to do that?
Absolutely. You just have to reach out to our extension office. We're located here in Jefferson, Ohio. So we have our phone number and information all available on the website, or if you type into Google Ohio State Extension, Ashtabula County, all our information will pop right up. My email as well as the phone number will pop right up.
Okay, great. Well, ladies, thank you. Appreciate your time. And there's a height thing there. I get that with everybody. But thank you for your time, and we'll get you up as quick as we can.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's the better shot of the video right there. This car. Where you guys from?
We're from Ashtabula Hobby Talk. We're
Ashtabula
local.
Hobby Talk. Okay.
Yeah. So you're like right up there with what we want to talk about, because you have a good hobby. Smoking's a hobby, and you've turned it into a pretty good thing.
Yeah, this is my. Started off as a chef. Let me take that back. I started off as a kid watching my parents make barbecue on the grill, cooking whole hogs.
Okay.
That's been 64 years ago. I'm 64. And that had to be, I couldn't have been no more than 5 or 6 years old.
All right.
And I've been actually cooking barbecue since I was about 8.
So when did you start it as a business like
26 years ago this year.
All right. Oh, look at that.
26 years ago this year I
Very
started.
good. That's dedication to it right there.
Yeah. And I've been on the road ever since. I had a restaurant for a while in a place called Villa Rica, Georgia, and the economy went bust. I closed that up. I had already had this trailer and it was paid for. I never looked back.
So North Carolina barbecue, describe that style.
Eastern North Carolina is a vinegar-based barbecue sauce.
Okay.
It's clear. You can't see it. It's just clear barbecue sauce, untraditional like red sauce. It's a clear sauce. And you usually cook with it while you cook it. But I turned it into a gourmet barbecue sauce. You can use it on salads, fish, French fries, vinegar. You like the guy spread on the vinegar, and also on my chopped pork. That's what we're known for.
All right. So how long does it take to smoke a big piece of meat like we saw there?
So we got ribs on there now. They'll take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to cook the to be totally done.
Okay.
I can cook them in 2 hours on this grill. It's that is an authentic pig cooker from North Carolina.
Very
Doing
good.
North Carolina style barbecue.
There's a lot of work in there. You got to stay on it, pay attention to it.
You gotta watch it. You gotta pay attention to how you cooking it. Just make sure it don't burn. So you cook indirectly, so you don't burn it. So see, one side got cold, one side got meat, and no heat. So what happens in the barrel? The smoke rolls around and around and around, and as the smoke rolls, it cooks the meat, and that's what you want. On one fire on one end of the grill. Just the fire and then it just run right on down. When it runs down halfway, by the time it gets halfway in the grill, all that barbecue on there now should be done.
It'll be baked into it.
You know, cooked in there.
All right.
Awesome.
So you're 3 generations deep in this then?
I actually about 4.
4.
Yeah, my father's father's father taught him how to make barbecue back in the 1800s.
Okay.
These recipes I use are over 150 years old now.
Oh, wow.
And my father always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It ain't broke, so I ain't been trying to fix it.
So see, hobbies run deep in families, and they can be turned into a successful business. And that's what we like to see.
26 years, and in 26 years of running around the country, America. It's been an awesome time here.
So you're Dre then?
I am Dre.
All right, very good. Thank you.
You are?
My name is Nemo.
Nice to meet you,
And,
Mr. Nemo.
yeah, we'll send you a link on YouTube.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys very much for stopping by Dre's Place Barbecue, Ashtabula, Ohio. We appreciate you allowing us to come back for the 2nd year. We look forward to coming back a 3rd year if you guys let us. Until next time, peace, love, soul, and barbecue. Thank you.
Sounds like a life, man.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, that was great. Away mission. That was a fun away mission. And that is the last time I turned down free food. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say that barbecue was very tempting.
It smelled awesome.
That's all I can think about the whole day home was like, man,
why
the
did
barbecue.
I turn down the barbecue?
Barbecue was great.
All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed watching that reel, and thanks for joining us tonight. Couple things we're going to go down, and don't forget, we've got this awesome coffee mug. It's still, look, in the protective wrapper, and that's going to be sent out to somebody. And we also have this T-shirt. Oop, bang the microphone around. We have this T-shirt, and whoever shows up on our list as our 100th subscriber is going to win this coffee mug and this T-shirt. Of course, T-shirt, you're going to be able to pick your color and the color of the print and your size. We'll make sure we send it out to whoever becomes our 100th subscriber. And one other thing I got, and I don't know about you, but one other thing I got is we've got the 135th annual Pioneer Picnic coming up on the 29th through the 1st, this coming up week, or this coming up month, end of the month here. And Amigos Radio Club Ashtabula, we're going to have a booth set up out there with a ton of information about amateur radio, what it is we do. And I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be running a special event station. If you're local, please come by, check us out, and learn a little bit about amateur radio. We can hook you up with that. And maybe even, we're not doing testing out there, but we can get you in touch with the guys who do that. And, man, it's going to be a great time.
If it was anywhere near the weather that we had this weekend at the fair, I think it would be great.
The weather was awesome this weekend at the fair. Thunder Creek is playing. You guys are setting up there, too, for the comic book store?
Comic books, yes.
Absolutely. It'll be a good time. Everybody come out. 3600, no, wait, not 1809 Middle Road. I almost said the wrong address. 1809 Middle Road in Pierpont, Ohio is Pioneer Picnic. It's a big place, a nice facility. There's going to be rides for the kids. There's going to be Civil War reenactors. There's going to be live music, Thunder Creek, and I can't remember the name of the other
Abraham
band.
Lincoln's going to be there.
Abraham Lincoln's going to be there. I was told there's going to be bull riding there. Now, it's not what you think. These are tame bulls that, like, you can ride like a pony ride, but it'll look cool because you're on a bull.
Right.
And, man, there's going to be a coin slot machine, coin up, where you throw a coin in, and it puts down, and then it pushes other coins
like
forward.
the bulldozer things.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
kind of like that. And that machine's awesome. Bingo. There's going to be bingo. It's going to be a good time. Everybody should show up, and hopefully we'll meet you in person.
Could I get someone to run my booth while I play some of the coins?
I don't know. Can you?
Maybe we'll see.
Don't you have somebody for that?
Maybe I'll put like out of order for like
For
an
a
hour
little
or so.
while?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do because maybe I can get you set up closer to me than.
I'll sell comic books
that.
for a quarter if I have to.
It is a fun machine.
Yes.
And ice cream and cotton candy. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff out there.
Sounds great.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week.